Today, just weeks after historic rainfall here in South Florida. And right now you're looking at the situation in Aventura. Not very long ago, that's where people and vehicles were stranded. The city there has shut down 191st Street eastbound from 29th Avenue all the way to Biscayne Boulevard, all because of that flooding.
And this was the scene in Hallandale Beach earlier. You can see heavy rain coming down with more strong storms expected this afternoon. And a flood advisory is already in effect for some areas.
All right, here we go again. Here's Weather Authority meteorologist Luke Doris.
Oh boy. All right, so here's what we have. We just actually had two flood advisories. One of them got dropped. It was expired at noon, but this one, Opelika, Miami Lakes, Hialeah, Miami Shores, that's the zone. We're watch for some street flooding here, all right? So it's not like it's extreme flooding, but in some spots you may find some standing water up to 2, 3, 4 inches deep or so. This is where we've had the bullseye. Look at that from Aventura. That was where we had the other advisory. All the way back over here toward Hialeah. Big stripe of heavy rain. 2 inches or more, maybe even 3, fell in some of these spots in kind of a short amount of time. What I'm showing you here is just a 3-hour loop, and this will be the concern for today. Look at the rain get going, and it just does not move very much until it finally faded out within the last half hour, which is why one of those advisories was allowed to expire. But that's the concern. Slow moving and heavy storms. You put them together, you get flooding. Here's another little spot down here by Fountain Blue, and I'll take you down by Homestead. Little thunderstorm there moving up toward Cutler Bay. Broward's in pretty good shape for the most part. Most of us there are dry at the moment, so it's scattered. There's a lot of dry gaps between the downpours, but they will come and go through the day, and there's a risk not only for the flooding, but some of the strongest storms could pack some damaging winds, some hail, some funnel clouds, that whole thing. That's what we're going to be watching, and the concern there is through the day, really up till about sunset or so. Here's the forecast radar and how the computers think that it looks for today. Notice dry gaps, but downpours in the mix, all right? And then I'll take you until 4, still around. By 5 and 6, we are really more by 6. We should be on the back edge of it and see it wind down as we go closer into the evening. But this is just day 1, and the week ahead is looking stormy.